Welcome back to Houston Life. You know, all Leo babies are pretty special, but wait until you meet Houston Life's newest friend. Her name is Gabriella Marie, born at just 25 weeks old. Her birth weight, 1 pound, 11 ounces. Doctor told her parents she wasn't going to make it.
But baby Gabby proved those doctors wrong. She just celebrated her very first birthday over the weekend, and now her parents would like to share their message of hope. Please welcome Victor and Raquel Lopez to the show, along with their warrior daughter, baby Gabby. She is absolutely adorable. And at a year old, I think a lot of people would be surprised to know the road that y'all have been down. Take us back to that time, because we can see by the photos we just saw, she was very, very tiny.
She was very tiny. She was, they would say, like the little elf on the shelf that everybody knows. That she was the same length. She was the same weight. She was like 1 pound, 11 ounces, about 11 inches long.
Wow.
About 11 inches long, and she was so tiny.
Yeah.
She was so tiny. I had her at 25 weeks. We just barely made it to 25 weeks. I went in for my 6-month checkup. It was on a Monday, and I was already 2 centimeters dilated. So she sent me home with some medicine, said bed rest. Medicine didn't work. So contractions were coming in 5 minutes apart. She's like, no, you need to go to the hospital now. We went to the hospital. I mean, they worked us up that night, and I was in bed rest Monday with contractions, just on pain meds that lasted about maybe 5 to 10 minutes for 4 days. I had her on Thursday.
It was rough.
Yeah.
I mean, it was in the middle of COVID, so you couldn't have your parents there. Nobody was there. It was just phone calls.
We were all our support, and
Right.
She wasn't even talking to me. She was like out of it, and I'm like scared. What am I doing? What's going on?
Yeah,
And,
right.
and then the doctors came in and said she's going to labor. So I'm like, oh man, here we go. But
I
she
was
went
I was in the bed. Water broke.
Yeah.
Everything there.
And I remember her coming out. I kid you not, she was about the size of this doll.
Yeah, well,
Literally
even
my
just
hand.
the
Yeah,
photo
she
that
was
we
super
see
tiny.
her holding, is that your hand, that her finger?
My finger.
Your finger, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
just
she's so tiny. Her whole hand just fit on my finger.
the tip of the finger.
Just the tip of the finger.
Yeah, I mean, tiny but mighty. And when I know doctors didn't give you a great prognosis in the
Right.
beginning, so she just celebrated her first birthday.
She just celebrated her first birthday, and the odds of her surviving, like they came in and told us right before.
Like they
delivered
sat
her.
us. They sat us and
They
they
gave you
literally
the
told
talk.
us, hey,
They
you know
gave us
what?
the talk, and it's the
She's
talk
not
that
gonna
you
make
dread.
it.
She's the possibility of her making it is slim
low.
to none.
She's no.
And it's devastating, you know, you go through all this and you're waiting for your baby, and to hear that she might not come home, that's what hurt.
It must have been devastating, but somehow you powered through. Victor, you actually wrote to
yes.
us.
Yeah.
It was important to you to tell Gabby's story. Why?
I think just to help people through, you know, that go through, because you go and you see these babies, you know, by themselves, and no one realizes like what we went through was hard, you know, it was rough. And you know, like I said, you know, for me to tell anybody that's out with their wife, you know, stay positive for your wife, you know, be there, always think positive, and you know, you get through it.
Take it day by day.
It's a
literally
roller coaster. You're always gonna have days that are bad, days that are good, and
You leave the hospital and you get a call and you're like, oh my gosh, like what
What's going
happened?
on?
What's going on? They're like, oh, we're just giving you an update. She's doing
good, she's
good,
eating.
or sometimes
because
it's
you
not.
are not there. I mean, you were
Yeah.
kind of going back and forth,
It's
right?
back
Once
and
you're
forth.
discharged.
Yes, once I was discharged, you know, you leave, you're hoping to have your baby and you don't. And, you know, because of COVID, after we had left, it's either he go or I go. We couldn't go together. So
Right.
that was super hard. And once I was there, I was in. And if I left the hospital, I could not go back in until the next day. Super hard. And then you're trying to pump and give her, because the breast milk is the best thing.
so
And
we did that to where she said, you know what, she was a cop as well, and I said, you know what, quit your job, you know, dedicate your time to her, don't worry about it, I'll figure it out. So
we didn't know how she was going to come home, what special needs she was going to have. Thankfully, she didn't. But
and she actually came home like what, almost a month before her actual due date.
yes,
she was
came
home. So it
even
was-
before her due date. She wasn't due till November 30th, and born August 19th, and still managed to come home
Yeah.
early on November 2nd.
Well, as I said, tiny but mighty, and after you just had
So
celebrated the first birthday, a big party on Saturday,
Oh,
and
yes.
she's thriving.
Oh yes, she's a tough cookie. She's resilient. These NICU babies, I tell you,
They're strong.
they are super strong. Do not underestimate these babies. They pull through.
Well, and if you're going to have a preemie baby, Houston is the city to have a baby.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
because we have the best
they
medical
said that
care.
hospital
HCA
was
Clear Lake, Thank
like
you so
one of the
much. The NICU team was amazing. They were truly godsend. Like, I don't think she'd be here today if it
I
wasn't for
know.
them.
She keeps looking at herself on TV. I love it.
She loves looking in the mirror.
Well, she's beautiful. I don't blame her.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gabriella, Raquel, Victor, thank you so much for coming in and
Thank you
sharing
for
your
having
story
us.
and
Yes.
sharing baby Gabriella with us.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday, my Leo sister.
There you go.
Well, do you have a story for Houston Life? You can submit your idea by visiting our website, houstonlife.tv. Just look for the picture of our couch on the website.
Very nice. Thanks
Yes,
once
thank
again.
you.